Hey guys, it's Joseph. I'm doing a quick video to make sure all of you understand how to measure the brake free play on the golf carts. And because of the way the camera is looking from this opposite side of a golf cart that I'm working on right now, this is actually the accelerator pedal. Just pretend this is the brake pedal. I don't have I can't get a view for you over here on this brake side, so we're going to pretend this is the brake pedal. This is the step that when you're adjusting the nuts on the equalizer bar, this is how you confirm that you have the brake free play set at the right spot. So what I did, and what you need to do, you need to get you a ruler, just a El Cheapo ruler from dollar store. Take this ruler and you'll see these marks I have on it. You can mark yours up however you need to. I used a black marker, shaded in an area, and then used a silver marker to put these lines in this section, because this is my sweet spot, and I'll explain that to you right now. You take your ruler, this brake pedal in the relaxed position. Take your ruler, don't go straight into the floorboard. Take your ruler and go at the angle of the floorboard and the pedal. So you're going, let's see if you can see my floorboard right here. I'm going in at the angle of the pedal and the floorboard, not straight across, because that gives you a different dimension, as you can see. So the top of your brake pedal right here, just lay your ruler and go straight across it down to the floorboard, and you'll see that puts my line right here. This is my relaxed state line. This dimension from here to here is 1 inch. The dimension from here to here is 1.5 inches. The dimension from here to the second line is 2 inches. So brake free play should be at between 1.5 to 2 inches in this sweet spot right here. This is where you should start feeling tension on your cables. So when I take 2 fingers, just taking a couple of fingers, we're not shoving it, we're not trying to shove it to the floor. We're just taking 2 fingers, pressing in, and I should start feeling tension on my cable. When I press this in, it should be somewhat free until I get right around here, and then it starts grabbing. That's your sweet spot. If you start getting tight before you get to that spot, if you start getting real tight right in here, that means you're going to have an overreactive brake, so that when people get on these golf carts and they start pushing right here and it stops, they're going to say, man, this is too tight. If you set it where it's way down here before, way past this point before it starts locking up, then they're going to say your brake pedals are too loose. The sweet spot is right in here. So you need to get a ruler, mark just like I did here. This is your relaxed state of your brake. This is 1.5 inches away and 2 inches away. And then shade in this area, and every single golf cart that you do, put this down there, press, feel tension, and you need to feel that tension right in here, in that area. Now, is there a little bit of room? Yes. I don't mean you have to sit there with a gauge and just go, oh my goodness, it's got to be right in that spot. But for the rule of thumb, you should be able to press this brake and say, all right, I'm starting to get brakes right there. Hopefully that makes sense. Just remember, if you run up here and push this straight in this way, you're going to have a different layout. We're trying to go right here because that's the angle of arc for the brake pedal actually moves in. You can see the difference here. If I try to do here, my brake goes down away from my ruler, and then I have to get way down here to get lined up with that. Don't do that. Straight down, basically perpendicular to the floorboard angle, or parallel with the top of the brake to the floorboard, sweet spot. That should be snug right in there. Loose and snug right in there. Once you do that, once you get it to where it's there, that's where you want to lock your, that's where you'll lock your adjuster nut in. Also remember, your adjuster nuts and the adjuster nut and the jam nut, they have to be turned separately. Don't try to turn them both together. And I'll send you another video here in just a second on the fishtail shape of the adjuster nut that is critical to make sure it is seated on the equalizer bar. Thank you.